All right. I should be live and I should be talking. And okay, so perfect. Hi. Thank you so much for watching and tuning in and watching the replay. I hope that you guys are just having a beautiful and amazing evening wherever you're tuning in from. So, this is Mindset for Creatives. One of the beautiful things that I've learned is that we are all creative. And we really have to pay attention to what we are thinking about and what we are emotionalizing with. And there are emotions that come up, right? We just have emotions, and we do need to feel our emotions because each organ is connected to both a positive and a negative emotion, to both the faith-based, right? Faith, love, joy, and fear-based. Fear, anger, sadness, grief, all of those things are connected, right? They're like two sides of a stick or two sides of a coin or two sides of a stick, right? If you imagine there's a stick in between my hands. So we really just have to think about, and if, and with there being a stick in between, we can put it on the side of faith or we can choose to put something on the side of fear. So, like for being creative, again, I believe everyone is creative. And for those of you that are artists and that are um, entrepreneurs have to be really creative. Uh, we have to really think about where are we putting the challenge, the obstacle? Is it, and you can be in a state of frustration and move from that. And frustration is just unmet expectations. So if you're frustrated, maybe with someone or with yourself, like what are you expecting? And I do believe that we can create anything that we truly desire. I also think about, and I will talk, and I'll have different slides. This is the stick man from Bob Proctor. So I'm really understanding how the mind works. And then I'm adding in some, some knowledge that I've just experienced over the last 17 plus years. So I used to have a lot of health issues, like a lot. Stayed sick a lot, have what I called pizza face acne because I literally felt like I looked like a really crispy pepperoni pizza or cheese pizza. And with that, I discovered um, well, actually, really through my little brother having night terrors and him later getting diagnosed with autism, I discovered the power of essential oils. Specifically, though, Young Living essential oils. So, Young Living has over 24 farms internationally. I realize I don't have my book of all of our farms and all of like, right, the saying a picture's worth a thousand words. So, it's really understanding the quality that comes through from having those beautiful farms. And I can feel that through the oils that I use. So every day I am aware of ingredients. That's what I educate on. You have to really look at your ingredients because a lot of the ingredients is negatively affecting us and creating dis-ease. And dis-ease is the body out of balance. And again, though, right, we're going emotional wellness. This is also Mindset for Creatives is about emotional wellness. You can achieve emotional wellness and have that success. Now, it doesn't mean that there might be moments of frustration. Once you start, like I've recognized, oh, wait, I'm in frustration. I need to grab an oil like patchouli. Patchouli is really great actually for grounding. And it's really great for the lungs as well as the skin. Two of my major issues. So that's why I know patchouli, right? Literally, it's interesting. Like it took me a while to get used to this aroma. So for that, I just put on the bottom of my feet, put my socks and my shoes on, and knew that the oil was doing its thing because it's going through the skin. So there's three ways to use an essential oil. First is topically. Take a drop. I mean, so just first in what I'm going to show you, not necessarily like first in like the best way or just things like that. So take a drop, you can rub it in, right? Then it's topically. I usually use the topical and always smell the aromatic of the oils going into your brain. Helps with your mood, your heart rate, your blood pressure. Just that's the limbic, it gets to the limbic center, so that memory as well, right? And our emotional wellness. So you can take a few deep breaths of patchouli, create a scent tent, right? And you can say an affirmation. So I am is so important. I am I am very conscious of my words now. I did not always used to be. See, sometimes it still happens. Well, in the past, I would just say things and like, and a lot of people still do it. Like you say something, and for me, I really have to think about, wait, ooh, is that really in alignment with where I want to go? Is that really what I want to have happen? No. So I need to cancel that. And like, this is what I need to be focusing on. So again, so kind of going to this, right? We have our conscious mind. Our conscious mind is where we can think, right? This is developed later in life. We have our subconscious mind, which we just feel. This is the feeling, this is the self-image, and this is also where the paradigm is formed. As you were a baby, things would just be, you would just be open, right? You would literally be open to the news, the people around you, and just different things like that. The interesting thing is, so many people do that today. What's on YouTube? What are they watching? What are the people around them saying? What's the gossip? Right? And then they wonder why they're still getting the same results because they haven't thought about what is being presented to them. I think about whatever's being presented. I hope during this presentation you really think about what I'm presenting to you. I just know it works because I continue to feel more amazing and have situations come up that like the old me, like 3 or 4 years ago, or even like a month ago, would have freaked out. Me today, though, I take a moment and I really, I think, do I really want to emotionalize with what's happening? Right? Do I want to take it into an action? Or do I want to put it back and think about it? You get what I'm saying? Like, you really have to think, what are you thinking about? And you have to respond. That's where you get the better results. Because so many people react to a situation and then they're not getting the results. And you really can work this backwards, right? Looking at your results, what are you doing or not doing? Not doing something as an activity as well. What are you feeling? The subconscious is also the universal mind, right? It's the paradigm. What are you thinking? So you can go back and forth between the conscious and the subconscious. It's really important to think about your results, what you've done or not done, right? The emotions you're putting behind your thoughts. It does all come from your thoughts. And this is what we're seeing, hearing, like our senses, our 5 senses. The cool thing is we have a perception, we have a will, we have a memory. Those are all of our higher faculties, our imagination, right? So this is when people, and this is when I utilize my oils too, is when I need to think from where I want to go and create that beautiful world that I know that I can physically create. That starts in my imagination and I can physically create it. So ylang ylang is balancing the male and female energies. So every single one of us have a male and female energy, or you can say a light and a dark, or you can say a positive and a negative, right? Like that's just life. We live in duality, like the light and dark, right? So ylang is also really good for the skin, as well as that balancing of the emotions. It's been one of the oils that currently I've really been utilizing. I think it does kind of help create this softness. So, like if I'm in a sticky situation, or I need to be a little bit more, create that balance, right? Uh, so I love the aroma of the ylang ylang. It's just so amazing. And then there is eucalyptus. So eucalyptus is another essential oil. And by the way, I'm layering. Oh, well, before I get to eucalyptus, I'll still have to, I gotta put these in a certain order so that, I mean, I guess if I repeat, it's fine. It's what it is. Citrus oils are also internal oils. So that's our Vitality line, which I did not grab an actual bottle, but it has a white label. Vitality and a color label. There is no difference. It's the same essential oil in the bottle. Vitality, the directions on the label talk about internal, whereas this color label talks about aromatic and topical, right? The other two. I cook with my oils. Literally tomorrow, I'm going to be doing a class, a little demonstration, a little class with some beautiful ladies on cooking with essential oils and how that can just help your immune system, your emotional wellness, your gut health, right? Because you have to have really good gut health in order to have a great mindset. In order to get amazing results, you have to have a really good mindset. And you have to really be thinking about what you're thinking about and looking at your results. And if you're not getting the results that you want, you have to ask yourself some probably tough questions or hard questions. Why am I not doing the things? Because at the end of the day, I really do believe that every single one of you knows what you need to be doing in order to create the results that you desire. You might need to make some physical changes, like to the people that you're surrounding yourself with. Because people only know what they know. And the cool thing is, when I have increased and continue to increase my awareness and to really continue to ask myself, is this thought in alignment with where I want to go? Is the emotion that I'm putting behind the thought going to put my body into action to get the results I desire? Right? It all works together. And it all comes from your marvelous mind. This is why essential oils are so important, and removing toxins. Everything I use, we have toothpaste, mouthwash, hand sanitizer, shampoo, conditioner, skincare products, all of it's from Young Living. About 50, well, yeah, probably 50. Oh my God, it's probably been 15 years. Anyways, about 15 years ago is when I discovered, oh, there's toxins in our personal care products. Cleaners, you kind of, okay, right? Like, that's where I kind of, you guys, I used to love all of the stuff in the mall. Now you can't pay me enough. You could be like, hey, I'll pay you $1 billion to use this product. No, no, thank you. Because I know about bioaccumulation. No, I don't need it. These work amazing. Lemon is also really great for regulating the body's temperature. So if you're feeling really hot, add some lemon to your water. Even better though is peppermint, because peppermint, you can feel it. So definitely would highly recommend you add some peppermint to your water, or better yet, if you're feeling really hot, put some peppermint on the back of your neck. This is the time of year. It's summer. You guys, while in my house complaining that the swamp cooler is working too well. I just moved it really though, but I wasn't really complaining. I was literally like, oh, I'm really cold. So I moved the swamp cooler to point a different direction. And then I laughed at myself because when I went into town to grab a few things, I was like, ooh, it's really hot. And I'm like, I didn't even know how hot it was because I was just inside enjoying my swamp cooler. First world problems, you guys. Um, so, oh, all right, I need to put, so peppermint can also really be great for if you are, it can help you walk through failure. And I say walk through failure to get to the other side of the truth that you are successful, that everyone is successful. Working towards your goal every day, that means you're already a success. The other thing in along the world of mindset, right? And really thinking about what you're thinking about and what you are doing and the emotions. You guys, if I'm literally coming on here, or if I'm going to teach a class and I have the thought of, and I'm emotionalizing more with no one showing up, then that's the results I'm going to get. So it's really important to really be thinking about what you're emotionalizing with and to help utilize essential oils to get you back to the side of faith and knowing, right, walking through that failure. And when you're using the peppermint, knowing that I am successful. I am successful. I am worthy of success, right? Like the I am statement. There is also a whole book on releasing emotional patterns. This is by Carolyn Mean. This is one of the books that I use. There's also this other book called Ultimate Balance. There's another book that I utilize because I know, because I've experienced it over the last years, 15 years, your body is always giving you signs. That is what I want to help people really understand and what I'm still tapping into to really understand from more of myself as well. Because once I understand it for me, then I can help more of you. I can already tell you, like, if I'm getting an itchy throat, all right, I need immune support, right? I think we all kind of have that understanding for the most part. But there was a time I did not. I did not pay attention to the warning signs. Another warning sign is hot and cold. When I'm in a space that I know is the same temperature, door wasn't open or anything weird like that, I'm getting hot and cold. Okay, my immune system is kicking in. I need to support it with some Thieves Essential Oil, with some ImmunoPro, with extra Ningxia Red. ImmunoPro and Ningxia Red are two supplements that everyone should have. So I just know, okay, I need to think, and maybe I need to take an extra nap. Think about how hydrated I am. I know today I need to go drink some more water because I haven't really drank that much water today. So I got to go chug down some, put some lemon oil in to help with my liver and my immune system and my energy, and then drink some more water. I also add mineral essence because minerals are really great for all of your body's functions. And mineral essence is another Young Living product. So the other thing is the lungs hold grief. It's very interesting. I have a diagnosis of asthma. Some of it was when I started recognizing some of the emotional things. And though, I think it was 2 years ago. So I found out from a Young Living convention, what is she? One of the doctors, which I was actually more of a children's doctor, she was explaining it's C-section babies because they don't get enough of the vaginal bacteria that, they're C-section. They didn't pass through the vaginal canal. and they don't have all of that bacteria and that goodness, right? We get it. There's a reason why that's how people should be birthed. So when they don't have that, when you're a C-section baby, you have more lung issues. Just somehow they figured it out through the science. I just learned about it a couple of years ago. And so I make sure to take my Super C. I have not been on pharmaceuticals for my lungs for at least 10 years. No, that again has been 15 years. Oh my God, time sometimes. How many times can I say the word time? So eucalyptus, speaking of like lungs, eucalyptus is really great for your lungs. And your lungs hold inner crying, sadness, grief. So we really just want to be aware. And I a lot of the time I just put eucalyptus straight on. So you guys also you can read the label. If the label is too tiny, all of the information is on the Young Living website. So if you can't read that it says dilute 1 drop with 1 drop of V6, you guys saw that I just put it on neat. I did not add a carrier oil. And I have very sensitive skin. Remember, I used to have pizza-based acne. I will also say there's the gut skin axis. So you just have to be really aware of that and know your body. And I don't use any propylene glycol or sodium lauryl sulfate or DEA or TEA or alcohols or any sort of toxin that the oils have to fight against, literally is what they're trying to clean it up. So things that I definitely use the carrier oil with are clove, thyme, oregano. Those are like the 3 that I'm like, I know. I think those are the spiciest oils. So, especially on the skin. So yeah, like we definitely want to make sure that we are focusing on our health. So let's say that you are in anger. A great essential oil is purification. So if you're angry, you can use purification to help you release that anger. Also, the opposite of anger is laughter. And you can utilize something like my direction is clear. So, right, you can have that sentence and my direction is clear. You guys, this book is amazing. A lot of the time though, I just read that from the book. That's this book, right? So I just grab oils now. I've been using them for 15 years or 17 years, right? And so I just kind of trust what my body is gravitating towards. And trust that it'll help me move through and back to the side of faith and love and joy. And also being outside is great. And the deep breaths, I mean, like, you can use it, like, you don't have to just do it twice. I mean, you can just sit there and, like, think about it. I like to speak it because I understand when, like, think about it. Like, all of you on here, put your lip on, like, your hand in front of your lips, touch your lips, and say something. You can feel it. This is the importance of what I briefly mentioned earlier about conscious language. I like to really be conscious of what I am saying. And there was actually something I just briefly saw on Instagram from the Rich Dad Poor Dad author. He said his rich dad said, never say I can't afford, right? Like if you're in that I can't, you have to like think, how can I? Like that is a perception, a perspective, a perception shift, right? And perception is one of our higher faculties. Tapping into imagination. Another thing with consistently studying from Wallace Wattles, Napoleon Hill, Troward. I understand now, and just doing my One Iconic Life, the mindset program with my mentor, the answer is always present. And we have to be in harmony with it. This is also why I utilize essential oils, because essential oils have their own energy and they're very high. Essential oils are the concentration of the plant. They start frequency wise, they start at 30 megahertz and they go up to 300. It's been tested, it's been proven. Because think about it, like, this is the importance of like eating fresh fruits and veggies. They have more livingness, right? So that's why raw diet is kind of good. You guys, I'm not raw. And no, I do say it's important to eat salads, and that's why I also take things greens, especially in the winter time, because we're not really eating that much fresh fruit and veggies because we all are cold and you want something warm. It's just a fact. But now we're all super hot right now. We're like, all of the salad, all of the time. Where's the melon? Where's the cucumber? Where is the strawberries, right? All of these beautiful fruits and veggies, raw carrots, right? With maybe some cool dill dip or something. So it's really just understanding that you utilize essential oils to help you improve your life. I did have a friend tell me, and she's known me a long time, and we're best friends. She's like, you always have this like go-getter attitude and would always encourage people to do the things. So I have had that. And then now, though, I have it even more because I utilize my oils. And when I have problems, and you guys, no one is exempt from problems. A lot of the time, no. We are our only problem and we are our only solution. We make it even more of a problem in our own mind. This again, I'm going to bring out the stick man. What are you thinking? What are you emotionalizing with? What are you doing or not doing? What are your results? Do you like your results? If you like your results, great. You can also improve them and get them better. You guys, this is just the law of the universe. Why do you think that plants make all these seeds and reproduce? Because everything is expanding. The universe is always expanding. That is the true life, is expansion. So there's another image here. So remember I talked about reaction? We want to respond, right? We want to respond to things. We don't really want to react. So a lot of time we're reacting, and we're reacting from an emotion, and it's usually a fear-based emotion. So we want to take that moment and think about, is it on the side of faith or is it on the side of fear? And we want to respond. And sometimes being quiet about something is a great response because people don't expect it. So your results. What have you been doing or not doing? And there is an attraction, right? I can tell you that I've changed things and I've improved what I've been doing, and I've gotten better results. And I've also changed my self-image. Because remember, the subconscious is the paradigm. It's also the self-image, right? And I've changed what I've been thinking about. I recognize sometimes I'm like, oh, wait, why am I thinking that? That's not in alignment with where I want to go. I do not want to think that. That is not, I have to think, I desire to leave the impression of increase on everyone. Everyone. It's not everyone except for this one person because they're just, I don't get them. Doesn't work that way. It's everyone. Um, and everything is energy. This is again why I utilize the oils. There's Valor. Valor is a very great oil for emotional wellness and it's also free this month with 100 PV on a loyalty order. Highly recommend everyone jump on loyalty. You literally think about it. Like I said, we have shampoo, we have conditioner, we have toothpaste, mouthwash, uh, personal care products, the whole skincare line. We have food, we have supplements, we have stuff for your immune system. We have over 600 products. So this is the importance of connecting with someone like me to help you feel amazing every single day and to utilize your products and to decide and help you curate your order that's really going to be helpful for you in the current moment and to create something to utilize for at least 3 months, really 4 months, and then reassess. And then the cool thing is when you get things that are like $100 or 200 or 300, you really go all full Monty and you're like, all right, I'm gonna grab the premium starter bundle because it has the Valor, it has lemon, it has lavender, it has peppermint, digest. Literally, the premium starter bundle has everything for your mindset, for all of your mindsets and your physical health, for your headache, for your occasional headache, your occasional stomach ache, your immune support, your respiratory support, your lungs, right? To support your lungs, to support your muscles before and after exercise. Let's see, liver support. There's a lot of great things. 12 oils, a few little sample things. Amazing way to start. Now, that is great. And then you're like, yeah, but you said to remove toxins. Okay, grab yourself the Thieves Household Cleaner. Okay, you're good. You want to get all your personal care products out? Great. Grab a bar of soap or the body wash. We have body wash. And then like we can figure out what your favorite aromas are. And we can grab you some lotion, grab you one of the skincare sets for your face, right? Like, and there you go. There's $300, right? Or whatever in between. Didn't even get into supplements. So month 2, we start you on supplements and you're on loyalty. So you're getting points back. You're getting extra free products because you get gifts with purchase and you get free products through there. It's just such a beautiful way to grab all of these items. The cool thing is for the next 2 days. So this is June 25th until June 27th, Thursday, June 27th, 11:59 p.m. Mountain Time. There's 15% off the entire store. For anyone who is new, you can start a loyalty order and get 15% off. No code needed, nothing. So, for all of you that are already members, thank you. Thank you for being on my team. Thank you for anyone who's new, who's joining. Grab yourself some products. We have mineral sunscreen. We have an after sunspray. We have Coolsville pain cream. I love our Coolsville pain cream. We have so many awesome options. And I'm here to help. I have ways and I can budget like a pro because I was raised by a single mom with no child support. So I got a lot of money paradise. I totally get it. And at the end of the day, you are worth it. Your health is a key code to creating your success and then also creating your wealth and your happiness. Because you have to have a really good mindset. I really believe it's all mindset, and these oils help me every day. So I'm here to help you. I highly recommend the greatest way to start is to grab the premium starter bundle with the loyalty. I highly recommend you grab some other items, maybe the Thieves hand sanitizer or the Thieves household cleaner. Mink Red is amazing. Right? If you're like, okay, loyalty, the better way is just grab the premium starter bundle. A good way, grab any of the items. Maybe you really thought like ylang-ylang and patchouli and lemon were amazing. Grab that on a one-time order. Make sure it's the 100 PV so you get the 24% off plus the other 15% off. And utilize my link. For those of you watching the replay, it's in the comments below. All of my contact info is there. Reach out to me. I'm here to help you and your family thrive. I want to see everyone win. Remember, I used to get sick all the time. So I know what it feels like to feel like crap. Luckily, I still had that little bit of fire in me to play soccer, to enjoy my life, to desire to get A's and B's and, you know, great grades. And ultimately, I found Young Living. And so instead of living on 55% to 75%, I never got to 100% energy. So it's really cool. That's why I'm so passionate about this. Because I didn't even realize how crappy I was feeling until I ditched all the toxins, utilize the oils, and grab supplements. So that's why I do believe it's all of it. And I know what it's like to budget. So I can give you guys some tips and tricks on that, okay? So I'm here to help. I'm going to end the recording and open it up to questions and just all of that beautiful stuff. End the live. How do I end the live? Okay, stop live stream. So thank you guys again.